Hi, and welcome back to this week's Morning Buzz. I'm Ms. Belmera. We hope everyone is safe, healthy, and happy at home. The quarantine life is new territory for all of us. We're doing our best to help you get through it. Here is more from Owen Rouse on what you can do to avoid boredom.
Hey everyone. We're currently in quarantine, and that may be boring to some people, so I'm here to bring you 5 things you can do during quarantine. Number 5. Do your online e-learning work. Just because we're at home doesn't mean we shouldn't learn. Number 4. Play video games. Video games are a good way to pass the time and have some fun. Make sure you take breaks though. Some video games I recommend are Minecraft, Terraria, or Pokemon. Number 3. Video call your friends. While you can't hang out with your friends in person, you could always hang out with them online. Some ways you could do this are using apps like Google Hangouts, Skype, and FaceTime. Number 2. Watch YouTube. YouTube is a great way to pass the time, and depending on what videos you watch, you could even learn something. Number 1. Watch a movie or binge a TV show. There are many things you could watch, and if you don't want to start something new, then watch something again. Some things I recommend are The Office, Parks and Recreation, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Before we left school, Izzy and Coco recorded a how-to segment with Mr. Bertel. Here's more on how to be a vice principal.
Hi, and welcome back to How To with Isabel
and Coco.
Today we're here with Mr. Bertel to learn more about what it takes to be a VP.
The 4th dimension is my own mansion. It's all my stuff, I don't care. Cause what fun is there in ever making sense?
What does a normal day look like for you?
Normal day, sometimes in this office there's no such thing as a normal day. But I think if a normal day would be just seeing the students kind of arrive in the morning, whether it's out in the parking lot or the bus loop. Typically towards the morning bell, that 7:40, 7:45 time, we try to come in and just be visible in the hallway to say hi to the kids that are going obviously to first session. I think the favorite part about the job is I get to see all kinds of students, right? So when I was in the classroom, I would only see the type of student that was interested in my classes. And I think with this job, I get to see the students that come from all different types of backgrounds. The students that might be, the ones that maybe make some not so great choices, right? I get to see, but I also get to see the students that, I get to help them through those situations, right? And I get to see them as not only like a 9th grader coming in here, right, but then learn to really learn from those choices and start really becoming a mature individual.
What's something that you want the student body to know about you?
I think the one thing I want the student body to know about me is that I am a very personable individual. And I feel that when a student gets to know me or goes through a difficult situation, they hopefully don't see the strict, regimented, maybe lack of human, just no personality. I would hope that they see that, I am compassionate, I'm caring, and I really do want the best for them.
Do you have any advice that you'd like to give to the class of 2020?
I think number one, the class of 2020 is not as a phenomenal year, but because it's one of my graduating classes. Sorry, Miss Bailey. But I just think that as far as just advice, just be who you are, be true to yourself. Say thank you to people. Hold the door for people. Just be respectful.
Stay tuned for next week when we catch up with Miss Pinelli on how to be a remote VP.
We're pulling out all the stops with this remote production. Here's our Bulldog Correspondent, Bucky Bowtie.
Here are Bucky's weekly tips and advice on how to stay happy at home. Number 1, get dressed every day, even if you don't feel like it, especially when your teacher sets up a Google Meet. Number 2, stay active, just don't overdo it. Number 3, help with household chores. Your family members will love you for it. Number 4, take breaks when you feel overwhelmed. Number 5, treat yourself, because you deserve it.
We have some teachers with some real talent. Mr. Hollin put his musical ability to good use last week.
Did you catch his video? Hey there, my students. It's pretty awesome. We caught up with him to learn more about why he rewrote Hey There, Delilah.
The song parody idea was basically just a funny way for me to check in with my students. I'd send an email out to them, checking in on them and letting them know the process of how our class was going to be working. And After I sent it, it just felt like it didn't really have the personal touch that I try to put into my teaching with my students. I've been playing a lot of guitar around the house lately and just thought it could be a funny way to do something familiar, let the students remember the times in class where I've brought the guitar in and kind of done like mini parodies before. I never had done anything to this extent, but I was just really happy that everybody enjoyed it.
Hey there, my students, what's it like in Hopewell Valley? I am 40 miles away, just canceled my spring break in Cali. Yes, it's true. So now I'm checking up on you.
The lyrics were surprisingly the easiest part of doing the parody. It only took me about a half hour to get them down, which is totally the opposite of what happens when I write my own music. Usually the chord progressions come easy to me, but the lyrics are the thing that I really stress out about and try to redo several times before I'm happy with them. So I guess the fact that the song already had an existing lyrical structure that I could sort of play around with helped me out. I think part of it too was just trying to speak from the heart about the situation, and usually that's when songwriting comes easiest for me, is when it's something that's really important to me.
Hey there, my students, all my learning is a mystery. I just hope that you are doing well.
I think that having a creative outlet right now is really important for most people. I know for me, if I'm not creating things, I kind of feel like I'm wasting my days. So as much energy as I spend on my teaching and grad school that I'm currently in, if I'm not songwriting or working on my book or other sort of creative endeavors, I just find that my happiness levels tend to drop. So creativity and producing art and other things that I can enjoy and other people can enjoy, it has always been really important to me. And if you have never really been a creative type, I really hope that people take this opportunity and this extra time to start with some creative projects that you have been wanting to take on.
Oh, it's COVID-19.
It feels really good to have produced something that so many people have connected with, whether it's my students or my colleagues, administrators, people in the community, and just random people, I guess, on the internet have reached out with really nice thoughts about the song. It feels good to have produced something that people have connected with, whether they're teachers or students or parents. I think we're all in this really scary situation, and I guess the song, even though it was sort of meant to be a joke at first, has struck a chord with people in a way that I didn't expect. And I know a lot of my coworkers have been saying that they're sending it to Ellen, hoping it goes viral. But honestly, I am just really happy with what it has received so far. The 20,000 YouTube views is beyond anything I could ask for.
Hey there, my students, just be sure to wash your hands. TikTok won't go viral, but your phone's got other plans to clean it well. I hope you stop out some Purell or TPT.
I do have a few other song parody ideas in the works. I'm not really sure which one I'm going to be uploading next. I'm just a little bit nervous that it's not going to receive anywhere near the level of attention that the first one got. But that's okay. I don't expect them all to be hits. But again, hopefully it's something that makes people laugh and kind of lightens this situation up a little bit. I am working on some of my own music, some solo music, as well as songs with my band, Retroglyphs. We kind of do 80s sort of style music, and some of my students have listened to us and enjoyed it. So feel free to check us out. Thank you guys so much for having me on the show. To all the people who have liked and commented on my video, I appreciate you guys so much. It really is gratifying to me as a musician, even though it's not my own original music, to hear the nice things that people have said about my guitar playing or my singing or just the idea of doing the parody. So really just thank you guys so much for that. I'm hoping that I can make you laugh again sometime soon. So please be well, and I hope to see you all back at school sooner rather than later. See you later.
Are you feeling like a couch potato? Don't worry, Mrs. Mickey came up with 5 ways to keep active during this break. Get outside and play while the weather is nice. Ride bikes, play catch, soccer, football, field hockey, lacrosse, or basketball with a sibling or on the side of your house. When the weather is rainy or too cold to be outside, you could do things inside, like running stairs, jumping jacks, crunches, burpees, push-ups, etc. between classes or during commercial breaks. Check out Hopewell CrossFit on Instagram for daily workouts. Work out with your friends virtually. Share a workout and complete it together. Sign up for virtual 5Ks. You can do your own timeline or complete a Couch to 5K challenge. Stay tuned till next week because Miss Nikki will be back with mindfulness tips.
This is a great time to settle down with a good book. Here's Mrs. Dickty with some advice on finding good reads using the Kindle app.
Hello students, this is Mrs. Dickty. I am here right now to help anyone who would like to download the free Kindle app to have access to books, graphic novels, magazines, basically anything. It's super easy. You guys can all, I'm sure, figure it out. But just take a look. You start off by going to Amazon and you can put in the free Kindle app. And you'll see up here there's all Kindle stuff. So I have the free Kindle app here. Down below, you'll notice there's places to click if you have a Mac, Google Play. You can just go ahead and click the download for PC and Mac right here. And then it opens up for you the install, and you follow the directions to install it. You can also find or download this just for your phone. So this says, I already did this once, so do I want to close it and continue? I'm going to click yes. You'll see on the bottom here I have a little Kindle icon at the bottom of my screen as well. So if I open that up, this is what actually gets downloaded. And what you're going to be downloading are called MOBI files. You can also choose PDF files if there is not a MOBI present. But that's where you're going to wind up downloading these, and then you'll get more instructions. Now, where to get the books. There are some free books on Amazon itself. There are also books you can purchase and have downloaded into your Kindle app. But I also found this website, ebookfriendly.com/download-free-kindle-books/. These are sites that are legal where you can download free Kindle books. So this actually explains what to do in the case of finding something you would like to read. So this gives you something else to do besides just reading a regular old book, and it gives you access to a lot of books that you wouldn't have access to in your home. So take a look at these sites. Currently, I'm reading 2 different books. If anyone needs book recommendations, drop me an email. Thanks. Bye.
We might be stuck at home, but that doesn't mean we can't show our school spirit. You can play along by taking part in Student Council's Virtual Spirit Week, beginning Monday. Here are the themes. Monday, March 30th is PJ and Crazy Hair Day. Tuesday, March 31st is Hawaiian Day. Wednesday, April 1st is Wellness Wednesday. Take a picture or video of you engaging in self-care, like drawing, journaling, doing yoga, cooking, or even cuddling with your pet. Thursday, April 2nd is Sports Jersey Day. And Friday, April 3rd is Black and Gold Day. Using the hashtag CHS Remote Bulldogs, share a picture of yourself and one reason you're grateful to be a Bulldog. You can also post pictures to @HVCentralHS. Want to be featured in our Morning Buzz montage next week? Send your Virtual Spirit Week pictures to Mrs. LaPlaca.
Can you name this week's movie mystery?
I suffer from short-term memory loss.
Now it's time for Guess Who. We'll share a baby picture of a teacher and you have to guess who it is. Can you name this teacher? We'll share the answer with you next week.
Well, that's all for this week, everyone. Thanks so much for watching and have a great weekend.